Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope you are all fine. Today in this video in grade 8 chapter 1 section 2 I am talking about adding and subtracting rational numbers in page 10 in the student book grade 8. In this lesson we are talking about adding and subtracting, only these two, because they have the same type of rules in adding and subtracting for the rational numbers, but division and multiplication is something else that we will study in the next lesson. Then you will see. In this one, in addition and subtraction, at first if we had as decimal, in the decimal form we have two rational numbers in decimal form. In decimal form the way to do is always the rule, it is point over point, number over number. The most important thing is point must be over point. This is 5.63. Be careful about the number where you write. Before the point we just have 5. We should write directly under the first number. Before the point we have 2 digits, 63. This number under this one, point over point, number. Here we don't have anything, which is 0. When you add them, here we have plus between them. It is just normal addition or normal subtraction you do. The important thing to remember is always point over point, number over number. 2 plus 3, 6 plus 1, point in the place of itself, 1. The result of this addition is 19.75 we got. If it's in the decimal form, addition, subtraction, we do the same way as we did. Then if we have as a fraction, decimal fraction, if we have as a fraction, and here again we have an important rule to always use it, which is we need the same denominator. If we have the same denominator, we write the same. Both of them 13, we write it 13. Numerators, if it's addition we add numerators, if it's subtraction we subtract the numerators, which is here we have 7 plus 11 equals 18 over 13. 18 over 13 cannot be simplified more, because of that we just leave it, which would be the final answer. But if it's possible to be simplified, you have to do the simplify. Now that's if we have the same denominator. And another case we have if it is different denominators. Or let's just solve another one for subtraction. For the same denominator, let's say 10 over 15 minus 5 over 15. In this case again, as we said, always we look at the same denominator. If we have it, directly we'll write the denominator, which is 15 here. We subtract the numerators because we have minus between them. 10 minus 5, which would be 5 over 15. 5 over 15, this can be simplified more. We know we studied simplify. You can do that. 5, and here we have 15. 5 divided by 2, no. By 3, no. Just by 5 equals 1. 15 divided by 2, no. Divide by 3, yes, the sum of the digits, it's 6. It can be divided by 3. equals 5. then 5 divided by 5 equals 1. We leave out the same denominator, the same factors. 5 we have equals how much? The result in this side, in the numerator, which is 5, we just have 1. In the other side, we just have 3. And if you didn't like this way, you can do by another way. This simplify. That's what we did. Another way we have that you can always use, if these two numbers that you have, if both of them can be divided by a number, both of them can be divided by 2, no. By 3, no. But by 5, divide by 5, divide by 5, yes, it's possible. By this way as well you can, but both of them must be divided by the same number. You cannot divide by 5, divide by 3, two different numbers, no. It must be 5, 5 or 2, 2, 3, 3, like that. 5 divided by 5, 1, 15 divided by 5, 3. You will get the same result as the one before. Now this is how we did addition and subtraction for those fractions that we have the same denominator. Now if we do an example about those which we don't have the same denominator, what should we do? In this case, that we don't have the same denominator, we must find the same denominator for them, then you can solve. Let's say 5 over 6 plus 2 over 3. 5 over 6 plus 2 over 3. In this case, which we don't have the same denominator, we have to find the same denominator for them. In this case, we have these two denominators, which is 6 and 3. We can take the multiples. We will find the smallest multiple between them. Multiples of 6, 6, then 12, then 18, 24, 30, goes on like that. We check for the smallest common multiple between them. For number 3, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Do we have the same multiple? We check from the beginning, from the greater number. Here we have 6, the first number. Yes, here we have it. So we will take number 6. We have others as well, 12, 12, 18, 18, but we will take the smallest one, smallest common multiple between them. For the number 6, it's in the first number, in the multiples, so this side we multiply by 1 over 1, which doesn't change anything, but let's do that always. So you won't forget something to do. Multiply by what you need to do. The first number you multiply by 1 over 1. If you got the second number, you multiply by 2 over 2. Look, 5 over 6. We multiply by 1 over 1. Why? Because it's in the first number. But number 6 in this one, which number is it? The first, second. In this one we multiply by 2 over 2. This side we multiply by 2 over 2. 2 over 3 multiply by 2 over 2. Why? Because it's in the second number. So now we do the multiply. 5 multiply 1, 5, 6 multiplied by 1 plus 2 multiplied 2, 3 multiplied 2. We see now we have the same denominator, which is number 6. Now we go to the way that we did for the same denominators. We said we'll write the same denominator, which is 6, plus between them 5 plus 4. Directly it's 9. If we simplify them by two ways we did, you can do that. Can be divided by 3, can be divided by 3. The result of them, 3 over 2. That's how we do addition of two decimals or subtraction. Addition and subtraction for the fractions if they have the same denominator or if they have different denominators. That's all about this lesson. I hope you got it all and have a nice day. Thank you for watching.